Hi, Sandy here. Today we're going to do some scrapbooking. I haven't done scrapbooking in quite a while because I was caught up. I didn't have any pictures. And I just got in my photo order yesterday, 171 photos over the last several months. And I got them all sorted. And when I sort them, I put them into the photo album, the scrapbooks that they're going to go into. And then I turn the book backwards on the shelf, and then I know there's pictures in there I gotta get scrapbooked. So I wasn't gonna start my scrapbooking till today, but you may know that I'm off work on disability because of, I don't know what's going on with my legs, but they hurt. I'm on physical therapy. It's hard for me to walk up and down stairs. We went thrift shopping yesterday. My brother needed a new dresser. We went to like 7 different thrift shops and didn't find one. And I didn't even walk around them a lot. Just looked at the dressers and a few things. And then my leg hurt for the rest of the day. But anyway, I went to bed last night and I ran out of pain medicine. I'm going to see my doctor tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get any more or not. But I was sleeping really good on that pain medicine. But now I'm not sleeping very well, and I went to bed at 10:30. I laid there a couple hours. I got up at 1:30, and I thought, I'm going to scrapbook. And I went back to bed about 3:30. It took me quite a while to get back to sleep. I did sleep a couple hours. But anyway, so in that 2.5 hours, I made like 17 pages. And I was feeling pretty good, actually. I just could not sleep. And I'm sitting in my task chair again. There for a while I had to sit on a hard dining table chair because it was bothering me. But now I'm back in my chair and I can spin and get stuff off my shelf behind me. But anyway, so I'm going to show you the pages I did overnight, and then we're going to do some more. This was the first one. This is Charlie. He passed away last October, died suddenly. He was 8 years old, and each of my dogs have their own scrapbook. And I have a book called Current Pets, and him and Rosie were in there, and Butterscotch, the cat section, was so big. He has had his own book for years. I had to take his out to make room to keep growing with the other dogs. So I pulled out Charlie's and made him his own scrapbook, and I had to make a cover. So I printed these 2 photos, and so this is the cover. It's odd size because I used the office binders with the clear pocket in the front and on the spine, and you can decorate them. So this will slip into that pocket on the front of the binder, 3-ring binder. I do 8.5 by 11 pages, and I cut the corners round because that's the shape of the book. So that's the cover. It says, "My Trusty Companion." Alright. Then did a Rosie page. I didn't take a lot of pictures of Rosie this time. I don't know why. So, I used one of my borders. This is how it goes so fast because of all my tags and borders. Just put them on a page. My layouts, I use the same layouts pretty much all the time. But, they look like I've worked hard on them because I did work hard on the borders previously, and I realized I didn't make any horizontal pet borders. That was before I started doing the horizontal, and I kind of wished I had one on one of these pages. But anyway, there's the cat. Added one of my tags to it. And then the Christmas, I had a perfect Christmas tag, and I wanted to use it, but here it is. I had this tag, and I wanted to use that on his Christmas page, but maybe next year it just wouldn't work with the tag. So I had to use a border, and it's not even a cat border, but that doesn't matter. Every year I take a picture of him. He likes to hang out under the tree on the tree skirt. Here he is on the couch, and you can see the Christmas tree in the background, and then the Christmas tablecloth. These are my overstock. of tags and borders that I've made for Christmas. So I pulled those out so I can choose from those too. And this is my brother David. This is a 2-page layout for Christmas. He lives with us. And I have a big section in my family book with my siblings. And his pictures go in his section. So I used one of my horizontal borders and a tag. And they don't match. I mean, they look good together, but they don't have to match or anything. Then I started in on my daughter's pictures. This is just some pictures of them, and pretty much all her pictures this time have her boyfriend in them. They're just so close. And this is me on Mother's Day. Somehow I printed a few extra prints of some of them, duplicates. So I put this on her page. And every family has a story. Welcome to ours, because he's like family now. So this is on Mother's Day of 2020, and we've had him in the picture with us because he's family now. They're not married yet. They're not really even engaged, but because they're not ready to get married. They want her to finish college first. And then every year, my husband's side of the family has a family reunion on a farm, and I just walked around with this cute little couple and took a lot of pictures of them. And so these would be 2-page layouts, and I meant to have this on opposite corners, but that's fine. Then I got 6 pages of these photos I took of them. So there's this 2-page layout. I hope the camera's taken in all of that. I'm going to stand up for a second and peek. Oh yeah, you can see it. Oh, good. Alright, so that's a 2-page layout. And I am not concerned about 2-page layouts. I mean, sometimes I do, that's great. And if there's 2 totally separate subjects right next to each other, and that's how they land in the book, no fretting. I think that's why I enjoy scrapbooking so much, because I just don't fret. I just don't worry about it. And then this one, I used just this solid beigey color for all of those pictures, but then this one I went ahead and used this print, and I found the word hayride, and it happened to say Thanksgiving right here, so I covered it with hayride, and I added year 2020. So and because we did have a hayride, so there's that. And then they went to Vala's pumpkin patch in October. So those are the pictures they took. I didn't go with them. So I had this, and I just wrote in Vala's pumpkin patch and then added the year. I wrote right on the picture. Who cares? You know, what if you find this picture 20, 30 years from now, and oh good, they wrote the date on there. Maybe they shouldn't have written right on the picture, but the date's right there, and that's good information to have, right? Okay. And then this was on Thanksgiving. They took a picture of themselves. Actually, one of these is from Thanksgiving, and I don't remember which one, but they posted it on their Facebook page. He posted on his Happy Thanksgiving, and I stole his picture. But I just put them both on there because I'm not sure which one it was, and that it's fine. So we've got Thanksgiving 2020. So that's 17 pages I did in just over 2 hours last night. Now I'm going to go file these in their books and get the books put away, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to do some scrapbook pages. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to scrapbook my daughter's 20th birthday. And I save all of her cards. Ever since she was born and we got the new baby cards and then her first birthday, I have put her cards in the scrapbook. I don't put every single card for other holidays and stuff in the scrapbooks, but her birthday cards, I've just put them in the scrapbooks. I don't put my cards and my husband's cards, but this is her 18th birthday, and I just make a page, simple page, and I put them in a pocket. And that was her 18th birthday. And then this was her 19th birthday. Simple page, put it in the pocket. So that's what we're going to make now. And this is book number 19 of her life. Some people make a book every year for things, and I don't do that. Her first year, I think I made 4 books. The first book was the pregnancy and decorating her room and the baby shower and her birth. That took me up to like 6 weeks. So, and you take a lot more baby pictures, and that's what got me started scrapbooking, was having that baby. And when the book fills up, just move on to book number 2, number 3, number 4. So we're up to book number 19. And this was started at her 18th birthday, and it can start anytime. I just stop anywhere and continue the next book. So I'm just saying, I don't do a book every year. I do it for as long as it lasts and go on to the next book. That's how I do it. So we're ready to make that page. And I chose this paper, and I have to cut it down by 8.5 by 11. And I buy used 3-ring office binders from thrift shops all the time, and that's what I use for my scrapbooks. And one time, this was in one of those books, and I never gave it much thought. So, and I realized that's exactly the size I need to cut my papers down to 8.5 by 11. So I use that for my guide when I have to cut down my paper. Oh, I always cut the top off first. So there we go, we got that. And then I have this scrap, which I'm going to use on the picture, on the page with her photos, so that I got a 2-page layout going on there. Alright. Now, this is my birthday book, where I keep all of my tags and borders and stuff. And I have this page. I had some scrapbook paper with all these numbers on it, and I cut them out, and I always forget to use this. No, I remembered this time, so I'm going to get this 20 out. I don't think I have every single age, but I do have a 20. So I'm going to use that. And then, there's some more of those numbers. So then I've got these things, and I've got this. This, I'm pretty sure I cut off of a box of Little Debbie birthday cupcakes. Alright, so, and I try not to glue on anything that's going to have little gemstones or anything bumpy, because you're going to want to pull them cards in and out and look at them. You don't want to snag the little bumpy things. I mean, you could if you want to deal with being careful with it. Okay, and I need to write a TH on here for 20th birthday, and I could squeeze in a little 2020 right here. It does not really necessary, but, and then this is the last page that I had made in her book. I just flip it over, and it's going to go in here. Nothing special, just another page. You know what, this is slightly too thick. Okay, I need to just trim a little bit off. Alright. Okay, and just put her cards in there. And this year, when she was little, I would write down the back of the card what she got for a gift. And on her own, she wrote the gifts on most of these cards. Alright, that page is done. Now, these are the photos that are going to go on this page. I think I want them at the top. Okay. I need some background paper. What color? You know what? I have a ton of yellow paper, so I'm trying to use that. Now here's the thing. These photos do not fit on here, so I always have to trim them down, and I'm good with that. Cropping my photos. So we got some floor down here. Nobody gonna miss that. This was actually my daughter's birthday is the 5th, and my husband's is the 26th. So we always celebrate their birthdays together at Christmas. Well, recently, since she's grown up, you know. All right. Okay. I think I want to trim slightly more off of this. Getting messages from my daughter, I think. So this is Alexandra and Zach, and this is Mom and Dad. Put Dad's 60th, Alexandra's 20th, and Zach. And then this is Travion. This is her older cousin's son, and he is just over 6 foot, and he's 14 years old. That's her little cousin. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to trim this. It's not going to fill in the space completely, and you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I've got it and I'm going to use it. Okay. Now these are birthday scraps. So they don't go with my other scraps. They go in this book with my birthday scraps. Here in the back. Okay, now I need to find a birthday tag to put on these pages. Now, if I wasn't filming, I would not be putting this right on top of my project. Alright, now here's my tag. So I need to find a nice tag. That's girlish. Eat cake. I don't know how well that goes with the page, but you know what? I'm not gonna fuss about it. It's a nice girlish happy birthday tag. And I should not flip any more pages. I don't going to. Birthday girl. I had this before. Probably going to be a long time before anybody in the family turns 4. I don't know who that would be. Okay, stop right there. That's it. I'm going to use that tag. Made my decision. I'm going to put this right up here to the edge, and then this is going to go here. Ta-da! Okay. Oh, I'm having some second thoughts. Because this is so bright, and that's kind of toned down, but oh, you know what? I don't want to fuss about it. It's going to be a cute page anyway, I think. And I'll tell you what, this was taken at my in-laws' house. We've been married 21 years. I've been hanging around that house. Every holiday, every birthday, and every cake. We get cakes for a lot of different holidays too. And we're always standing there with our cakes. And my mother-in-law went through all the photos because my husband, Dad died August, over a year ago. And so she went through all the photos, and there were so many photos of people holding cakes. It's just crazy. Alright, I don't have any place to really write, so I'm going to write right here. Age 20, 2020. Okay. So the birthday pages are done, and that makes a nice 2-page layout. You can't even really see that this has got the matching print, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. And before those go in the book, I have to scan them. Now, Christmas. I have all of these. And I've got some pictures of Christmas morning and stuff with the family, but they posted these on Facebook. And I just downloaded every one of them because I didn't really know which one I wanted. Okay, so. And they're nearly identical. So I have to choose the ones I like best. Definitely this one because he's smiling. And I was going to go through before I ordered these and sort them. They're so identical. I like this one. You know what? I'm only going to use these 2. And then the rest of these I'm just going to give to them. And give them to Zach and Alex. And they can do what they want with them. So that's going to be their Christmas page. Now, so I need my Christmas book. Okay. I'm going to look at my horizontal borders. I got a lot of them and I need to use some. Here we go. I want something cute. I think this is cute. And then this is my overflow that won't fit in my book. So let's see what we have. It's nice and vintage. Her green dress. I got our next bling. Oh yeah. I think that's the one. See, with my horizontal tags and borders and vertical borders and tags, the pictures just snap together in a flash. They just come together so nice. Okay. Whew. Alright, now I'm thinking with that green dress, I've got so much paper, I need to use some. So I'm going to see what I have here. This is not even Christmas paper, but it could be. It could be. I'm looking at this. I hardly ever use borders unless unless I had like one picture for them for Christmas. I would put a border on it to fill in some space, and I mean a photo mat. But these, just the way I lay them out, they have like automatic borders. There you go. They got a built-in border. Okay. I like that. I like that. Okay. Put that paper away. And my extra Christmas stuff. Well, I got physical therapy today at 4, and then he's going to send in a update to my doctor how I'm doing. And frankly, I don't think I am improving. So I had my disability extended through tomorrow, and then see how, update from there. But I'm not going to be able to go back to work. I can't even walk around the thrift shop without getting, my leg got sore. And it's just such a strange illness I have. Why is it doing that? And they say it's not sciatica, and well, my physical therapist showed me a plastic spine with all these nerve endings coming off of it, and he said, well, maybe it could be sciatica, but it's not his job to diagnose me. So who knows? Okay. Now, this is the first year, Christmas, that they got to spend together. They were together since August of 2019. So then we had the holidays and everything, and she didn't tell us about him. We didn't know about him. So she was home with us at the holidays. She did tell me, well, I have a friend who's going to pick me up, and she left for a while and wasn't gone very long and came back. Well, now I know where she went. She went to be with him and his family. And now we know about him, so now he's in on all the family stuff, and we really like him a lot. Well, I'm going to let you go now, and maybe I'll make another video doing some more pictures. Bye.